If you've been around for a while and you've listened in to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast, you know I spend a ton of time talking about the mental work that you do on your brain, your thoughts, and the way you process those and how you can maximize building your self-esteem and your confidence by working on your thought processes. But today I'm going to do a little bit of a flip the script, and we're going to talk about 7 ways exercise impacts your confidence. But before we get started, I want to share with you a review that was left by C. Singletary 45. Just found your podcast and listened to Detoxing Your Thoughts. Not only did you make it easy to understand and simple, you inspired me to do it. I look forward to clearing my mind so that I can focus on the positive and increase my gratitude for what I do have in life and enjoy more growth. Thank you so much, C. Singletary. I sincerely appreciate all the reviews that I get. Here we go. 7 ways physical exercise will increase your confidence. And I might even argue it can happen fairly quickly. Hello, and thank you for listening in to the Crazy Confidence Coach podcast, where we are on a quest to find the most confident version of you. I help women become the best, most authentic version of themselves by helping them find clarity around who they are and who they want to be. My biggest goal is to help women sift through all that noise they have in their heads about who they should or who they shouldn't be and create a plan to be exactly who they want to be. We make plans and a strategy in alignment with the best version of you. You don't have to continue to live with anxiety, high stress, and overwhelm. You can choose little by little to get back to a place of peace and live with more contentment and confidence than you ever thought was possible. Grab your coffee, your favorite pen, and a pad of pretty paper because we're going to go find your confidence today. Hey there, and welcome to episode 37. We're talking about 7 ways exercise impacts your confidence. This is going to be a short and sweet episode. I'm sure you've thought so much about or been talked about or heard about how important physical exercise is, but oftentimes we don't think of it in terms of how it's actually impacting your confidence. And one thing that is extremely helpful is that it can actually help your confidence pretty quickly. Let's talk about 7 ways exercise impacts your confidence. First, when you think of how exercise is going to impact your confidence, let's think about mood. Physical exercise is a mood booster. It releases endorphins. You get that quote unquote feel good hormone, gives you that natural high, and it improves your overall mood. Think about it. Your overall mood being positive in a good emotional state, it boosts your confidence. Number 2, you have improved physical appearance, or you look better. Regular exercise, it leads to positive changes in your body. So when you have positive changes, whether it's losing a little weight or it's just restructuring of how your body looks, that enhances your body image and therefore your self-confidence is impacted as well. Number 3, it helps by increasing your strength and your energy. Hear me out here for a second. If you think about when the last time was you worked out. Before working out, oftentimes your brain is like, I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, I could do something else, I could relax and feel better. But what we do know from history and from actually lots of anecdotal evidence is that if you actually work out and do the work, your energy is increased and you're stronger and you're more physically fit. Therefore, you gain energy for more daily activities. It's kind of reverse of what our brain wants us to believe. Number 4, physical exercise will reduce stress. It's crazy how much stress impacts you physically and then also mentally. But if you think about it from the state of stress being something that will impact your confidence, most of us don't do that. In truth, stress does impact your confidence because if you're stressed out all the time and you're constantly in that fight or flight mode, it's really hard to feel grounded, feel peaceful, and feel confident. So number 4, the stress reduction. Number 5, it helps enhance your cognitive function or the way you think and the way you process things with your brain. Think about physical activity being a place where you can find better focus, better alertness, and increase your ability to make good decisions. Your mental clarity boosts your confidence. Go get that physical exercise in if you're having a problem with the way you're thinking and the way you're processing information. Number 6 is participating in group exercise. When you participate in group exercise, you're improving your social interaction, your social skills. Ultimately, when you participate in something like hiking in a group or playing indoor soccer, or maybe you play pickleball, maybe you're just participating in yoga. Whatever that group exercise is, it connects you, gives you a sense of belonging, and ultimately it increases your self-confidence. First decide what kind of activity you really enjoy, and then go start participating with activities like a group that goes hiking or a group that plays pickleball. Your confidence will be impacted by that involvement. Number 7, and the last one we'll talk about today, is it helps you overcome your challenges. When you push through that physical challenge during exercise, most of us are uncomfortable when we exercise. It's a little uncomfortable to decide and actually do the exercise sometimes because we'd rather be being lazy or doing something else or have a list of things that we need to do. And physical exercise is oftentimes the first thing that gets tossed out. But what we know is that if you push through that and you get comfortable being uncomfortable, and then you also push through the physical challenges when you're experiencing exercise, it helps you develop that can-do attitude that extends to other areas of your life. So it inadvertently is helping you build your resilience. And of course, when you build your resilience, you're increasing your confidence. One thing that is super, super good to note is that even small amounts of regular physical activity can have a positive impact on your self-esteem. So don't beat yourself up and say you have to have an hour every day or even an hour every 5 days a week. Just spend 15, 20 minutes or even 30 minutes if you have the time doing some kind of physical activity to help your brain, help your body, and help you ultimately build your confidence with your physical activity. All right, I know this one is short and sweet, but I wanted to talk about the physical side because I talk about the mental side all of the time. Just giving you a little bit of a different angle on how you can build your confidence and build it quickly. Engaging in physical activity helps you on so many levels. So go out there, get some exercise going, and I'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Would you do me a huge favor? Will you share this podcast with 3 people you think might find the podcast helpful? To be totally honest, I have yet to meet one person who doesn't have at least one area of their life that couldn't use a crazy confidence boost. Hey, if you want to fast track your crazy confidence journey, let's hop on a call and figure out what's holding you back. Maybe you are struggling with feeling overwhelmed or feeling like you aren't enough. Do you want a big raise and don't know how to ask for it? Or are you just tired of feeling insecure with friends or your spouse? Whatever you're struggling with, I can help you. Go to www.thecrazyconfidencecoach.com to schedule your free discovery call today. Hope to see you here next week. Love you big.